Good evening, I'm Bo Williams and welcome to the 7. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories right now. And topping the list for us tonight, with bear encounters caught on camera in recent weeks, Tennessee wildlife agents want to see a change in state law. That's because, according to TWRA, there's no statewide law to keep them from happening. And we showed you video just yesterday from the most recent incident at a Gatlinburg hotel. Visitors caught on camera actively feeding black bears from their balcony. TWRA spokesman Matt Cameron says the only bear legislation it enforces is in the city of Gatlinburg for knowingly feeding bears or leaving out trash that bears can get to. But again, that's only for the city limits of Gatlinburg. The fine, $50 plus nearly $200 in court costs. But when these encounters happen, the conversation of what needs to be done is reignited.
And I hope as people realize that the population of bears is growing, we want to preserve bears, we want to preserve humans. When you try to develop a relationship with a bear, when you feed a bear, you're not just putting yourself in harm, you're putting the bear in harm.
When we see situations like this that we've had the past couple of weeks up there happen, it kind of revisits that and kind of gets that discussion moving forward. So, we would certainly support, having those discussions with our legislators on pursuing some sort of a statewide ban on feeding bears.
Representative Faison, who you heard from, adds he has spoken with TWRA to try and figure out the best way to go about getting legislation signed. Cameron pointed out that when people feed bears, it makes them more comfortable around people and they will keep coming back to get more food. To learn more about the best practices when it comes to bears, we have information about TWRA's BearWise campaign on our website. Check it out at WATE.com. A big investigation next on our list for us. Police tonight searching for answers after a shooting that left 2 people dead. Around 2:45 this morning, Knoxville police say they got a call about a shooting outside a bar on Merchant Drive. One man was pronounced dead at the scene. A second was taken to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead. A third victim, a woman, suffered minor injuries after she was apparently grazed by a bullet. We're told the suspect ran from the scene. If you know something that can help out investigators tonight, you are asked to please call Crime Stoppers. We got the number for you right there on your screen, 865-215-7165. Our list rolls on with a deadly wreck. It left a woman dead. The crash happening along I-140 near North Shore Drive in West Knoxville. Officers arrived to find the car on its top and next to a tree. Now, the driver, the only person in the car, was pronounced dead at the scene. A witness told officers that the car lost control, veering off the road, but investigators are still working to learn what exactly led to the crash. A big milestone now on our Big 7 list, 60 years of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Tonight, we're taking a look at the Knoxville figures who made such an impact on the movement. The landmark legislation outlawed discrimination based on race, color, religion, sex, and national origin. Reverend Harold Middlebrook was a friend of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The two arrested together in 1960 after a sit-in in Atlanta. Even after the Civil Rights Act was passed, Middlebrook continued his work pushing for equality.
Desegregation is a move to change things by law. Integration is the changing of hearts and minds so that people start accepting. And so we were blessed and grateful that at least now we had the law on our side.
Reverend Middlebrook also directed the Southern Christian Leadership Conference's Selma field office during the group's Alabama boycott. A big search tonight for an older couple missing out of Scott County. Take a look here for a moment. TBI issued a silver alert for 73-year-old Larry Young and 74-year-old Beverly Young. Now, we're told both have a medical condition that could make it difficult to get home without help. The TBI says they were last seen Saturday evening at the Brimstone Recreation ATV Park in Robbins. Specifically, they were on Trail 43 near the Monster Pond. If you have seen them, you are asked to call the TBI, the number right there at the bottom of the screen, 1-800-TBI-FIND. Next on our list for you, a family using the birthday of a fallen officer to honor him and help a good cause. You may remember back in October when Knox County Sheriff's Deputy Tucker Blakely was shot while responding to a domestic call in West Knox County. Deputy Blakely was taken to UT Medical Center where he later died. He would have turned 30 this month. So in honor of his birthday, his brother Ty encourages people to make a donation to the Union County Humane Society.
We kept talking about wanting to do something for the community, to give back. And it was like a light switch that went off. The Humane Society, Tucker, like I said, was an avid animal lover, and we thought that this would be a great way to give back, and we know that Tucker would be extremely happy to know that people were helping animals in his name.
Deputy Blakely left behind a wife and a son. If you would like to make a donation in his memory, we will have a link attached to this story. You can find it at WATE.com. Our next big story is a sign, really a sound of the season, if you will. We're just 2 days away from Independence Day, and you might already have noticed fireworks echoing around East Tennessee. Well, fireworks stands have popped up all across East Tennessee, at least in the areas that allow consumer fireworks to be shut off. That includes Maryville. You know, 6 years ago, the city changed its rules so that people can shoot off fireworks within city limits just for the July 4th holiday. So we stopped by Foothills Fireworks today, a small business brought to life by the change in fireworks codes. The owners telling us they love being a part of the whole community celebration of their favorite holiday.
That's what it's about for us. For us, it is always about celebrating our freedoms, celebrating the beauty of our country and America. And I think that sharing that spirit, sharing that camaraderie with people in our community, that is truly my favorite part of being here every year.
As for safety measures, owner Amy Davis warns people to soak those larger fireworks in water after using them just to make sure they do not reignite. And parents, keep a close eye on the kids if you choose to use sparklers. They are hotter than you think. All right, with the Gay Street Bridge still closed, get ready for some changes surrounding Knoxville's Independence Day celebrations. City of Knoxville pointing out today that not only is the Gay Street Bridge still shut down, the Henley Bridge will close Thursday afternoon. So that means detours. Drivers heading south of the river will need to use the detours at Summit Hill Drive or Church Avenue to reach James White Parkway. TDOT inspectors last week, as you know, found an issue with the Gay Street Bridge, deciding it needed to be closed to cars and people. We checked again. TDOT says the inspection process has not wrapped up just yet. Now, there's still no timeline for repairs as well as reopening. As for the Henley Bridge, Thursday, it's going to close to traffic at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, allowing pyro shows to set up fireworks displays for the festival on the 4th. That closure, by the way, will last until midnight. Our Big 7 list wraps up with TVA putting our weather into perspective. The stats that they're bringing up show some extremes. TVA says in the month of May, we had more than 7 inches across Tennessee River Valley, the most rain really since May of 2003. However, June was the opposite, hot and dry with an average of 2.59 inches of rain. TVA says the good news is that the rain from May helped the dams produce more than 2,000 gigawatt hours of clean energy.